KSK. All right, so I said I was gonna finish this. This is the Dead Are Arising 2. The first one I went over because I had got up to chapter 13, so I pretty much um, went over everything until I got up to chapter 13. I went over 13 because 13 is an awesome chapter. You could almost just read that, and it's worth all the money. It's worth all the money. So, but this Dead Are Rising by Les Payne, finished by his daughter, Tamara Payne. For someone like me, I studied Malcolm X so much anyway, so it wasn't too much that he was going to give me that I didn't know. But even with that, he still gave me a lot. He still put more in here that I didn't know, just different versions, different ways that he wrote it. And I'm not trying to start anything by saying this to all of Malcolm X supporters, all of the Malcolm X fans and all that, and all of the, but I would say this, as far as documentaries on Malcolm X, I would put this up there with Alex Haley's book. To be honest with you, this, I hate to say it, but this Alex Haley book just such a classic, man. But I mean, this guy did it. I mean, I want to say this. If I had to choose between this book and Alex Haley's book of Malcolm X, I couldn't put Alex Haley's book make it better than this. The only reason why I'm struggling with it is because it's such a classic, Alex Haley's book on Malcolm X. But this one here is just as good. Let's do that. And I know some people gonna have something to say about that, but this one I would say is just as good. I don't know why this thing keep adjusting. This thing keep falling. But anyway, yeah. But as far as for me, in this book, most of it I said a little, as far as earlier with the first review. This one he pretty much went over the rest of Malcolm X's life. Malcolm X's life is pretty well documented. Anybody that read Alex Haley's book, you pretty much know everything that's in this one. But it's just a different perspective. It's more people that he talked to, different people that gave input on this one, I would say. Alex Haley did a great job, but Mr. Payne and his daughter, what they added to this was just a lot more. They just got more perspectives on it, I would say. Of course, they went over to Malcolm's life right after he left the nation and the different things he did internationally, things he did over in the Middle East and Africa. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course with Wilfred, the Wilfred little interview, that was great. That was a good layout. How he did that, just got that perspective of it from his brother, and from his other siblings, and just so many people. And the other thing is that some of the people who the information he got from here, they aren't even around anymore. So you can't go back and ask them. Like the notes he took, the interview he took, the information he got, he kept it, and it took him all the way up to now to release his book, and his daughter had to finish it because, of course, he passed away. But this work here is masterful. So, like I said in the first one, I'm just adding to it, just letting y'all know, because I said I would, and I'm just completing it from 13. Oh yeah. And then he went into the chapter 18 with the hit, with his opinion on the role that the FBI played and the role that NOI played and the media and so forth, and what happened, in that ballroom and all that, and his another perspective on it, and of course, what Betty had to say, other people opinions on it that was there, but you don't really hear from. So Again, pick up the book. It's a great read. And like I said, I really don't have to say nothing else more, but this is up there with Alex Haley's book, and you already know. So just with me saying that, that's pretty much review over. This is up there, right beside Alex Haley's book. God, where's his book? Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Oh, actually, let me grab it. Hold on, so people will know what I'm talking about if they don't know. Yeah, this one. Ooh, I gotta get this. This book looks gigantic on this camera. So, but anyway, yeah, it's same level. The autobiography of Malcolm X and The Dead Are Rising. I put them both up there. It's that good. That's pretty much my opinion on it. So everything you think about the autobiography of Malcolm, all the awards, bestseller, all the different things that people have to say about it, you'll get the same out of here. Same. So pick it up. It's definitely a good read. It's definitely another view on it. Like I said, it got me thinking, looking at the other stuff that Les Payne's done, because he did such a good job with this. I mean, it's like, wow. So I had to look at some of his other stuff. So anyway, but yeah, pick it up. Dead Are Rising. KSK book review. Dead Are Rising 2, the second part to a review. KSK book review. All right.